So once you have the belt put into place and tight, you make sure that these are pushed up against the belt tight, but not too tight that it impedes the movement of the belt. Basically, we marked the belt as our starting point, and what you want to do is make sure that the red line is in the valley before the pitch, because it needs to count the first tooth.
And this line here is the exact spot where the red light is. So the wider you get, you'll be able to mark it up with this without moving the light. It always is going to sense from that point right there, no matter how wide the belt is.
Yeah. So once you get the belt, it will start counting as you're positioning the belt. You do need to zero it out and then use the knob and start counting. And what you're looking for is your marked spot to come back around. So what I do is when I start seeing it over here, I slow it down so that I can get it exact.
Break. Stop.
Yep.
And then go ahead and start it.
Again, look for the thing on top to know when you get close.
There's the line, so we'll watch the line on top and in the middle.
Stop,
So he's slowing it down. And again, we want to stop right. So there's 215 pitches.
Perfect. So we marked the beginning. We have one sacrificial tooth in case we've messed up. But that mark should be the beginning of our walking or our belt measurement. So let's push it in, zero this out, of course. Push this in. And we're going to need to push that down. Okay. One, oop. Okay, there. So we need to have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 sacrificial. It's got to get underneath that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we zero it. And we start hand feeding it, and it's counting. Drop the wheel. Okay, now when we turn it on, it should work fine. Yep. So now we want to go to, what was it, 215? Okay.
So one of the things to keep in mind is that the belt really does need to be flat and not twisted when it's being put inside, when it's feeding in. So we're at 180, 190, 200. Okay.
Now, let's put a mark there. You reset the counter to 0 so that you do another 215 teeth. Takes a bit of practice, but once you get it, you're home free. Okay, remember to add the cut length or the overlap length for the endlessing of your timing belt. Again, a mandatory 5 pitches on the first one. If it's more, you have to add more, but then after that, you must add at least the mandatory amount or whatever you need for the endlessing. If you pick a standard amount like 10 pitches, you may waste a little bit of belt, but it makes life a little bit simpler. So, if you need to change the size of the endless belt that you're measuring, or the measurement method, it's very simple to do. You merely remove it from the lower pulleys, take it off, and then reinsert it if it's slightly longer within the confines of the rollers, the path. You lift up the wheel of time, which is a counterweighted device, and slide this underneath. Tighten up all your spacing, utilizing our press or push in place knobs, and then you're ready to go.